JCF is $173,000 per month.
Yeah.
It's not ideal, but it's a livable wage. That's a startup wage. So I am up in the scale, the more money I get. So a person who work at K9, work with the dogs, mounted troop, you work with the horses, motorcycle patrol, we have forensic lab, where we never crime scene, those are the persons who come and collect the evidence. We have lots of different areas where police work. So not everybody will come and be on the street like us, patrolling and so on in a service vehicle. So once you join, and after you graduate and we realize that you have certain potential, or if you go back to higher learning, you go back to UA and you get a degree in a particular area, then we'll place you in that area to maximize your potential. So we're asking you to spread the word. Our recruitment drive, Denhamton High School, next week Friday 9 a.m. We're looking for persons, everybody Jamaicans between the age of 17 to 30 years old. So spread the word for us. As I said, sometimes they complain, say as police officers will not perform in a professional manner and so on. So here's a chance for you to send your children to become a part of the organization. And hopefully they can come and assist in the change that we are looking for. So please just spread the word. As I said before, if we have young persons coming and they just start CXC, they have not gotten the result, still come and sit the exam, just inform us that the results are pending. You will still be able to sit the exam pending the outcome of your results. So feel free to come and be a part of our organization. So as JCF members, we want to be a valued and trusted partner in nation building. We want to be a part of the process to help make Jamaica the place of choice for us all to work, to live, to raise families, and to do business. So in the interest of time, I'll wrap up here. So when we reach a question and answer section, if you have any questions, I'll still be here to answer those. Thank you.
Thanks, Mr. Daly. The daily activities. Right. Integral to Mr. Daly's presentation was a force for good. In my reckoning, I would say that basically taking everything. When we speak to law, respect, force for good speaks for itself. At this time, I'll invite Mr. Thomas to come and speak to us on some issues as it relates to fire. So you can listen up what you need to do if there's a fire, and some of the methods, intervention that you can use to help yourself during such adversities.
Thank you, Inspector Rowe. Good evening, members of this wonderful community. Respect due. Good evening, sir. Mark Golden. It's an honor to be in your presence, sir. All right. I'm Howard Thomas, Assistant Superintendent, the Jamaica Fire Brigade. And I consider myself a veteran. Why I say that? I'm with the Fire Brigade from 1990, 33 years, a long time ago. So I've seen it all, and I know it all. I can tell you everything about fire. I can tell you how to be safe, and how to join the Fire Brigade, as our Soup mentioned earlier. But my task this evening is just a little chit chat, I call it. All right? Remember, I'm a firefighter. I'm not a teacher. So please don't chastise me if you hear me talk and hear the patwa come out and thing. You understand? So the fireman chat body, man. All right? All right. But I want to talk to you on fire safety, because I think it's an integral part of our daily lives. how we ought to be safe if there's a fire. And one of the things that I want us to all bear in mind is having an emergency plan. An emergency plan. Yes, a fireman, an emergency plan. Just a simple plan outlining with your family, your community, your group. What will you do if there's a fire or somebody affected by a fire? If we hear that the hurricane is coming now, we make big plans, that's true. We go buy non-perishables, we go soap and water, we go call our friends to bring some stuff for us. So the fire plan is just a plan outlining steps what you will do. It makes no sense if a fire should occur and you evacuate or come out of your house or your premises where you live, your board. You remove all of your valuables, anything more important than life, your furniture, whatever you love so much inside the house, and yet still an elderly person die in a fire, a baby die in a fire, somebody who might be physically challenged die in a fire. Why I thought this? Because I've seen it. I've seen it on many occasions. There's a fire and everybody in the community come and assist. Good. Alright? That's why I love these close-knit communities where a person look out for each other. So with this type of close-knit community, you can have an emergency plan in your community. Each one help one. Each one look out for somebody. You understand? And I've seen where people remove all their furniture from inside their home. And after we fight in a fire for an hour, we hear that somebody's missing. We are at the scene for almost an hour and we hear that somebody's missing. A child cannot be found. They can't find a baby or can't find like a boy. And it always stay in my mind. In 2009, I don't want to go in much details, but there was a fire in close proximity here. And everything was on the outside. But yet still the lady left her picnic with the people them, gone to work, and nobody remember that the picnic was there. She don't live at the yard, but they forget about him and take out everything outside. Baby was asleep in a back room, died in a fire. And it's when the lady come and start ask for her child. At that time people remember that the baby was there. I've seen it on many occasions. We think that this is so important than my life, so I take it out first. So with proper planning would have eliminated that from happening. People, it is not the fire that kills us. It is the smoke. The poison in smoke is carbon monoxide. It's about lightning for human red blood cell. If you think you're sleeping and you start to inhale smoke, believe it or not, you're not going to wake up. If you're sleeping and you start to inhale smoke gets in your lungs, starts spreading to your body, you're not going to wake up. That's a reality. What we recommend for you is that please ensure that you don't light fires in your community. Ensure that your community is safe from fires. Alright? What the fire brigade also recommend is for householders to purchase automatic smoke detectors. They are battery operated smoke detectors. Some of them are less than $1,000. Enough time we spend that we blow up $1,000 upon some juice. Liquor or nothing. If you can buy one of those, you don't have to get an electrician to put up for you. Or anybody at all. It's coming with a sticker. You just stick it onto the ceiling or onto the wall. If you can invest in that, and if you are sleeping and there's smoke in your surrounding or dust particles, it's going to send off a loud, annoying sound. It's going to wake up all of us in this house. Alright? So you can try that, you can invest in that. Alright? It might seem a way, far-fetched, but people, think about it. I'm not going to tell you saying to buy fire extinguisher. It might be a pretty far reach and have to be maintained. But smoke detectors are simple first aid firefighting equipment that we all can invest into. Right? We can all invest into it. People, we have seen that on many occasions. If you get home from work, school, anyway you're going to feel tired, rest before you start cooking. People fall asleep and forget to them cooking. Have all your ingredients ready before you start cooking now. You want to start cooking, you want some flour or rice. And you left the house to go and get it. You might see your friend on the road and start talking about but it's happening, but it's currently happening. You know, but the poll is saying no. Alright? You might start talking about that and forget that you're cooking. You understand? So, is that something that you can do to ensure that your solo is safe and fine? Open your mouth. Very good. You lock yourself inside, cooking yourself. But ensure your keys are kept at one location. All persons that live in your house know where the keys are. You don't want to have a key in your handbag, in the bed, on the carpet, on the sofa, on the push-top, on the table. If an emergency of fire happens at night, you will panic. It doesn't matter